Your Excellency, this is not my day. I'm an invitee, and I'm also eager to listen to you, to your wisdom. But I have about 3 things I would want to say, and don't excuse me for winning. We have a problem with welfare. I bleed when I see police officers who are working at Ginger Road sleeping in Mukono, and they must come to work on time and then go back on their meager salaries. There is need for housing, the police, the prison, and the Directorate of Immigration. That would have been solved if we didn't have people who think within the box in the Ministry of Finance. They don't want to think outside the box, or if the box becomes difficult, to remove the box. But that's not your job, Your Excellency. I handle it with my colleague, Mr. Kasaija. Fortunately, he's one of my predecessors. He should know that there is a need for adequate housing for these agencies. Allow me to thank IGP Tom Magambo. I was here recently, and when they told me you were coming to visit this place, I just said, now. Because this place was very rugged. And you know, when I came here, he told me, you know, there was a need for, and of course the pocket was empty. So I went with my heart beating and said, now what do I tell this young man? The place was bad, to be sincere. But Tom, with the police authority, police leadership, I thank you for making this place livable together with your. And you remember I promised you to increase the manpower, CID. Your Excellency, CID is understaffed. Well, the resources willing, we shall see what to do. We have not forgotten, we shall see what to do. Then, Tom, what you've forgotten to do is, I remember I asked you the reconstruction of the CID. I don't want to blame the past leaders of the police, but I think when handling the CID, quite a few mistakes were made, and together with the Inspector General, talked to him. We should reconstitute the CID to make the CID equal to its job. The criminals they have reduced, but they have become more sophisticated. There is you know, Your Excellency, remember I had a quarrel with these gentlemen of the Law Council when they were saying we should examine the people before they go to LDC. My question was, you don't teach cyber crime, cyber law. You don't teach forensic law. You don't teach sports law. You don't teach maritime law. You don't teach. Do you need these judges and these lawyers? When you put a pre-entry, those who didn't study these things and did them abroad are at a disadvantage. And yet we need these people. Similarly, the CID ought to be educated in these disciplines. We need CID officers who are conversant with cybercrime, who are conversant and competent with maritime law, with the oil and gas, with the etc. So, Your Excellency, there is need for adequate training for CID officers, reshaping and adequate training for CID officers. Finally, we have this problem of the existential threat to national integrity and development, corruption. I find it a bit difficult that it's only you blowing the clarion call to fight corruption when the rest of us in leadership are a bit silent. I think I call on my political leaders, to stand up and we support the president in fighting against corruption. Let's talk. We may not change the match, but let's also talk. And as for you, the CID officers and prosecutors, as you know, I have read both groups and I know what happens down there. I'm not here to spoil the wedding.